right, Madam Secretary, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and good morning. The Dallas City Council will now hear its first 5 registered speakers. I'll recite the speaker guidelines. Speakers must observe the same rules of propriety, decorum, and good conduct applicable to members of the City Council. Any speaker making personal, impertinent, profane, or slanderous remarks, or who becomes boisterous while addressing the City Council, will be removed from the room for those individuals who are in person. For those virtual speakers, you will be removed from the session. Individuals be given 3 minutes to speak. For those in-person speakers, you'll notice the time on the monitor at the podium. When your time is up, please stop. For those virtual speakers, I will announce when your time has expired. Also, speakers, please be mindful that during your public comments, you are not allowed to refer to a City Council member by name. Also please address your comments to Mayor Johnson only. Your first speaker, Linda Newland.
Good day, Honorable Mayor. Linda Newland from District 7, the Butterfly District. On August 7th, I came to Dallas City Council to help support someone, only to watch my council person from District 7 move from person to person to speak to them. District 7 reminded me of a butterfly. Hence, from now on, I will address him as Butterfly District 7. Here are some times he was talking and not in his seat to the speakers. Here they are up here, just some of them. How in the world can he know where that speakers are saying? Well, he can't know. And he is indicating he has no interest in the public he is supposed to serve. By the way, District 7 was not the only district not in their seat listening to the speakers. Anyone in the audience who wants to see this in detail, send an email to dallasforsaferwater@yahoo.com. If you want to know the true facts about fluoridation, then visit these 2 websites, fluoridealert.org, dallasforsaferwater.com. But this one, it's best to use a home PC as it has lots of info to load. Remember, Dallas places hydrofluorosilicic acid in our water and calls it fluoride, but it's actually poison. Just look it up. Mayor is the reason y'all want to continue fluoridation. It's because y'all are going with healthy people 2030 and HSS in it. So, I tell y'all, if you listen to the prayer, it says, do what's good. What's good by God. God didn't put hydrofluoric acid in our water, but y'all do. You know, we need to stop it. It's bad for our bodies.
That's your time. Thank you. Regina Imbergia.
Good morning, Mayor. I'm Regina Imburgia from the 14th District. And it's so nice to see that you all are actually sitting in your chairs better than usual. But Linda is totally correct. Generally speaking, you all are flitting around talking to each other while we're talking. We have documentation on it. And to tell you the truth, Mayor, when there was conversation, when Mayor Arnold was trying to speak, and you said, well, you can't stop him from talking, you really can. And that would be Kimberly Talbert's job. She's the Sergeant of Arms, and there's supposed to be decorum. There's supposed to be decorum on the horseshoe, and that's how we're supposed to have decorum in the audience. Now, I have been reprimanded before for clapping. Today, very obviously, we got away with clapping. When I clapped for a speaker, you would say, we'll have no, uprising in the audience. So this is not right. You guys should appreciate hearing the clapping so that you understand the camaraderie we have or the understanding that we're in connection with. You should appreciate the clapping. Now, I'm not talking about some sort of major, holding up of the deal, but a clap is a necessary thing. And so get back to our whole deal. For 13 years we've been coming. I could tell you details about fluoride that you have in your files, whether you look at it or you don't. But fluorosis is the outward sign of fluoride toxicity in the body. It's estimated over 70 million people have this now. And it's the only place it comes from is from fluoride. Now, Highland Park does not add fluoride to their water, okay? They have the same source water that Dallas has. And District Number 7 likes to say, well, places that don't add fluoride to their water, Mr. Butterfly, they need to put more in because their base water doesn't have enough. But if Highland Park has never added fluoride to their water, but Dallas spends $1 million to put this hydrofluorosilicic acid that is contaminated with arsenic, lead, and other things because it is an industry byproduct, and they've been doing it for 50, 60 years. We've given you all the information about it. You all have it, but you do not do what's right for the public. It's really sad. It's very sad, and I really think that Ms. Talbert needs to work on the decorum on the council, because this is, folks, this is rare. This is rare that they're all sitting here, and this guy is up on the thing. It's a rare occurrence, and it should be normal. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Robert Ceccarelli.
Joe Stokes, District 9. Last Sunday, the Dallas Express ran this article. Will the Environmental Protection Agency be forced to ban fluoride use in tap water? Kellen Jones, August 11th. One of the most consequential public health court cases in American history has sat for months in the Northern District of California without a ruling from the judge. Michael Conant, the plaintiff's attorney, cited numerous studies drawing links between fluoride in drinking water and children's IQs, hypothyroidism, and a variety of other maladies. Conant identifies fluorosis as an undisputed risk in fluoride consumption. Fluorosis most prominently affects the teeth by causing striations or blotching. According to the CDC, roughly a third of Americans aged 6 to 49 show signs of very mild to severe fluorosis. In some cases, fluorosis can also occur in the skeleton, causing weakening of the bones. District Judge Edward Chin has been presiding over the case since 2017. Part of the delay might be due to the court waiting on the National Toxicology Program report on fluoride. The nearly 1,600-page report titled Draft Monograph on the State of the Science Concerning Fluoride Exposure and Neurodevelopmental and cognitive health effects, a systematic review has already been given the public an indication of what the final report will say. The draft summary states there is a large body of evidence on IQ effects in children. This review finds with moderate confidence that higher fluoride exposure is consistently associated with lower IQ in children. The final report has never been released, and internal emails reveal efforts by Assistant Secretary of Health Rachel Levine to delay its publication indefinitely. DX, Dallas Express, previously unsuccessful, contacted Levine for a comment or explanation. Chin could rule at any time. There has been no indications as to what is behind the delay in Chin's ruling. Some localities in Texas have taken action without the court's ruling and stopped fluoridation. Council, be the vanguard of informed, proactive Texas councils and stop poisoning the people, including yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. This concludes your first 5 registered speakers. The remaining speakers will have an opportunity to address the City Council at the end of this City Council meeting. Mr. Mayor, we're ready to move to your voting agenda.
Let's move on to it.